We're back on the West Coast for Wednesday Night Volleyball on ESPNU from Los Angeles and the campus of USC. Sophomore outside hitter Samantha Bricio leads the #4 Trojans up against Kelly Reeves and the 11th-ranked UCLA Bruins as Pac-12 conference play gets underway tonight.
On the other side, Natalie Hagelin, also a great receiver of serve. And Samantha Bricio, also a big arm, but she stays on the court the whole time. And that's where USC has another advantage, having her arm in the front court and the back. Over here by Monica Stauber.
Hagelin, good pass. Here's Bricio, one-on-one, and Stauber gets the dig. Center out of the play, free ball UCLA, good play. Bricio high. Oh, pretty play by Bricio coming back, and USC back in front.
USC likes to run her inside off the sideline. So watch, she's going to come in to the C there on the court and then drop it over her shoulder. She can also often hit it very sharp cross court. UCLA has to look for both those shots.
Good float to Bricio. Puts a lot of heat on that ball. This is what we talk about. Behind the service line at the net. A lot of heavy action on her attacks.
Lots of coaches call it a big arm or a heavy arm. And when she hits it off that block, it goes high and deep like that. And if you're not well positioned and balanced, it's a very difficult shot to track down and make a play.
Aquino led the Bruins in aces last year. That was just the 5th of her season this year. Bricio, a lot of power. Reeves couldn't handle it.
Middle blocker number 13, Zoe Nightingale, was thinking she was running away from Bricio. And then the set goes the other right to Bricio. That's what one big job for setters is. You got to look at the matchup.
A low shot, Bricio is there. USC has its first lead of the second set. Reeves. Bricio. I'm going to say it's a point for USC off the hands of the Bruins first, then into the antenna. And USC has a 2-point lead. And Michael Seeley will use a timeout here.
Coach Haley talks about Bricio and how much she's matured since last season. You know, probably struggling with English a little coming from Mexico, but she's starting to provide some leadership for her team and really enjoying it, thinking about staying here full time, even in the summers with USC, as many college volleyball players do.
Again, she's only 18 years old. She's not going to turn 19 until November. And this was Sam Bricio playing at the Pan American Games, and Mick Haley told us that he's kind of scared about seeing Bricio in international competition because you know everybody's going to want her for their professional teams. And like you said, she's thinking about actually staying full-time at USC. She's a sophomore now.
The other thing he's a little afraid about is just he felt she came back with her confidence shaken after playing for the Mexican national team, and whatever it was that the coach was, how he was communicating with her. So it took her a little while to get it back to start this season.
And led the Pac-12 in aces last year. Is having a great season behind the service line again this year. The freshman of the year a year ago in the Pac-12. Became the top attacker for USC as a freshman. Alex Jupiter, all the offense that they lost. Alex Jupiter is the all-time USC kills leader, by the way. So think about the pressure that a 17-year-old steps into when she first gets to the United States to play volleyball. It's incredible. Bricio right in the seam that time. Felix and Aquino didn't close, and that left enough for Bricio to tie it at 7.
And I like it. You watch some hitters when they get stuffed after swinging hard, they don't swing hard. The next time Bricio came back even harder. Just said, oh yeah, try to block this.
So here is Aquino, senior from Brazil. Not a good pass that time from Shaw. Bricio bails her out, and once again we're tied.
You're right, and the poor pass takes the USC middle attack out of the play, but Bricio saves it. She was really the only option. UCLA knew it was going to her. Everybody knew it was going to her. She still put it to the floor.
Now it's Crone setting and serving. Nice quick tempo that time. Nightingale got dug. And Bricio. So Nightingale comes out, tries to make the play. Her momentum took her completely away from Bricio, who is left alone.
Yeah, she's got to work harder. Watch her there. A little lazy. She gets occupied by the middle.
Slide two.
Bricio out of the middle that time and got Knight with his right hand to the block.
And you can hear the UCLA coach, Stan Metzger, calling slide 2. What happens is the middle attack goes behind the setter. The outside comes in. Easy kill there. Again, they'll have Bricio, their best server, and probably their top scoring rotation here at the line.
She's got an ace tonight. Sarah Shaw has 2 aces for USC. There's ace number 2 for Bricio to start set number 4. So again, both these teams transitioning to the 6-2, and each has a freshman setter. This is UCLA's freshman in Robbins. That's the USC freshman, Pizza Segola, setting it to Bricio for a lead-taking kill. Alicia Ogum's a middle blocker, big part of last year's USC team, dealing with a concussion. So Schreier has stepped in and really handled the M2 position this year. Lawless blocked back by one Abram. They go back to her. Oh, what a great dig by Bricio. Here's Shaw on the outside, and Robbins, the setter, dug her. You got USC in the net, so UCLA ends up getting the point. A good effort, though, by Bricio on the back line. That was a one-handed dig.
Laying out far to her right. See the space, and then all of a sudden she steps in there. It was a good shot, but a better defensive play. You never give up hope. It doesn't look great, but lots of comebacks have been mounted from worse deficits than this.
That's the point in her game that she wanted to improve. It was her blocking coming into this year after such an outstanding offensive year last year. Wanted to be a better blocker. We're seeing flashes of it in the first 12 matches of the season for USC. Still match point.